To enter and process a sales order, select Orders from Sales on the navigation panel. A list of orders will then be displayed. Once the list of orders displays, click on the New button to create a new order. Now, normally you need to put in a customer. You don't necessarily have to put in a customer. You can put in an order without a customer, but most cases a customer will be required. If this is a cash sale, you can just put the sale through without a customer if orders without customers is enabled on your system. If the customer has a customer order reference, or if the customer is set to acquire a customer order, enter the customer order reference. Note that you can also specify a contact. A contact is actually better than a customer reference in that the contact specifies a particular person. So if the customer is providing you a reference as the name of a person, a nicer way to do it is to actually specify the contact person on the order. That's a nice option to be aware of. So now you've got the customer and the customer reference in. So now you put some products on. If you have a barcode scanner, you can scan them. If you're taking a phone call, as I'm going to simulate, then you go and just specify the products by searching. Once you have a product on your sale, if you were to press save and you have stock allocation turned on, you can see whether this product is going to backorder or not. It isn't in this case. And you can go and use this product summary information at the bottom to see the stock availability for the product, what's available, the quantity available, how much has been allocated, how much is on hand. You can look at all the price levels for the product to see what it's selling for, different price levels. You can see this one has a government and it has a list price, for example. You can see if you've put in notes on the line, you can go and add notes to a sale line. Liver by okay. You can see any notes that are going to be displayed on sale. If this product requires serial numbers, you'll be prompted to enter a serial number. You can just put one in anyway, if appropriate. And once you've saved your order, that's really all you have to do unless you're at point of sale. For normal back office operations, automatic warehousing will release the order for you and you don't need to take any further action. You just go new and create a new order. The system can be configured to automatically print any shipments required out in the warehouse. Let's manually ship it though, so we'll take over the auto warehousing function. You wouldn't normally have to press ship. The system will do this by itself. But let's just press ship to generate a shipment. This customer has a contract about outward freight charges. I'm just going to skip that in this case. And now the system will generate a shipment from that order. And this is what would normally be generated automatically. That shipment would then get printed out in the warehouse and it would look something like this. We have a barcode on it and the details, which location to pick from. When the warehouse team, now let's just save that shipment. I'll just show you something. So here's our order and the shipments that have been generated for it show on this tab, and you can see how the shipment's going. So this one's out getting picked at the moment. Okay. When that shipment has been completely picked, we would use the picking step to find it. So I'll just illustrate that. The picking step would come back to you looking like this with a barcode on it, and you'd scan that with barcode scanner in order to process it. So having scanned the shipment would appear on the screen like this. If you have scan checking on, you will have to go and scan check that transaction to complete it. If not, you just complete the transaction. Now, if you're at the point of sale, you would enter your transaction as a shipment in the first place, and the process would be much the same. So if this was a POS situation, you would have just started a sales shipment, put the transaction through. So from here, we just complete our transaction, and because the customer is set to go to account, it's automatically gone to account, and just go OK. If when processing the shipment there isn't enough stock to process the transaction, you can right click on the product, go new stock quantity adjustment, and enter a stock quantity adjustment for the amount being supplied. Enter a reason and finalize the stock quantity adjustment. And that's transaction is posting now. When that finishes posting, the stock on hand of the product will change. So this product had, let's just go and have a look at the stock on hand for this product by bringing the quantity on hand onto the screen with our column chooser. Going to go find the product, then the current product site, then the quantity on hand. That causes that field to appear in this list here. And now let's put it on the screen. So now there's a lot on the screen. Now another thing you can do is change the units. This is supplying a unit of 30. We can select a different unit, so we can supply, for example, in packs of 10, packs of 1 or eaches are allowed. And if you change the unit, then the price, etc., remaps for the line. Now let's go and complete this transaction having done a stock adjustment, and again the transaction will automatically go to the customer's account. It will show as posting, and if your system is set to display invoices, then when the transactions becomes posted, the invoice will display, and if not, the transaction just changes to be posted. We normally set your system up so the shipment closes like that after the transaction is complete. And now back on this sale that we started with, we can see that the shipment for that sale has now been posted. And that's really the basics of entering and processing a sales order. Thank you.